Welcome to Mzansiverse TV, the only countdown show where our researchers write their script while checking over their shoulders. Today, we are counting down the top 10 most dangerous cities in South Africa. Now, before your aunt in Pretoria sends us a strongly worded email, let us clarify. We love South Africa. We love the braai, the bunny chow, the sunsets, the resilience, and the absolutely unshakable optimism of a people who invented a sport called load-shedding schedule planning. But facts are facts, and crime statistics are crime statistics. So buckle up, preferably in a car with a working alarm, and let us get into it. Number 10. Rustenburg, where platinum is plentiful but patience is thin. Coming in at number 10, we have Rustenburg. Home to some of the richest platinum mines on earth, Rustenburg is proof that sitting on vast mineral wealth does not automatically translate into civic prosperity. You could be standing on ground worth billions and still have your phone snatched. The city has wrestled with unemployment, informal settlements, and a crime rate that would make a mine shaft seem like a relaxing day out. On the bright side, the Magaliesberg Mountains nearby are absolutely stunning. Just admire them quickly and go back inside. Number 9. East London, the city that gave us Trevor Noah's jokes about crime. Number 9 is East London. Not to be confused with the London in England, which has its own problems but at least has functional trains. East London, Eastern Cape, sits on the coast with gorgeous beaches and a charm that is entirely undermined by some eye-watering assault and robbery statistics. It is the kind of place where people will give you genuinely warm directions to a beautiful spot, and then you will realize they also clocked your watch while doing it. Friendly, efficient, multitasking. Number 8. Port Elizabeth, now Gwebera. Renamed in 2021. The crime did not get the memo. At number 8, we have Gwebera, formerly known as Port Elizabeth, and still known as PE by everyone who grew up there and refuses to update their mental GPS. The city changed its name in 2021 as part of a broader renaming effort, which was lovely and meaningful. Unfortunately, the unemployment rate, poverty levels, and gang activity did not rebrand along with it. Gwebera remains one of the most economically unequal cities in South Africa, and inequality, as we all know, is crime's best friend. A beautiful coastline though. 10 out of 10 coastline, 6 out of 10 everything else. Number 7. Pretoria, administrative capital, also administrative chaos. Number 7 is Pretoria, or Tshwane, depending on whether you work for the government or argue with people on social media. As the executive capital of South Africa, Pretoria is where all the important decisions are made, and where all those decisions apparently have no effect on the violent crime rate in certain suburbs. Mamelodi, Atteridgeville, and parts of Soshanguve have some of the country's most alarming assault numbers. But Pretoria also has beautiful jacaranda trees that bloom purple every October, because nature likes contrast. Crime and jacarandas. That is Pretoria. Number 6. Pietermaritzburg, affectionately called PMB, which sounds like a government department, but is actually KwaZulu-Natal's provincial capital. PMB has featured in South Africa Police Service reports for years as having some of the highest murder rates in the country, not just per province, but nationally, which is really saying something. The city has enormous historical significance and a rich cultural heritage.
And the people there are genuinely resilient. They have to be. Being resilient is basically a survival requirement. PMB. Come for the history. Leave very, very quickly. Number 5. Durban. Beautiful beaches. Terrifying nights. Number 5. Durban. Durban. The warm Indian Ocean. The bunny chow. The golden mile. The chaotic, electric, absolutely unhinged energy of a city that simply refuses to be boring. Durban has a crime problem that is genuinely difficult to reconcile with just how much fun it is. Certain areas, Umlazi, KwaMashu, the CBD after dark, are places where the phrase casual stroll does not apply. And yet, on a Sunday morning on the beachfront eating a cook sister, you would never guess it. Durban contains multitudes, many of them armed.
Number 4, Cape Town. The most Instagrammed, the most shot. Number 4 on our list, and the one that will make the most people furious. Cape Town. Before you close the tab, hear us out. Yes, Cape Town is the most beautiful city in South Africa, arguably one of the most beautiful cities on earth. Table Mountain, the Winelands, Camps Bay, absolutely pristine. It is also home to the Cape Flats, one of the most violent areas in the country, where gang warfare between groups like the Americans and Fancy Boys, and yes, those are real gang names, has claimed thousands of lives. Cape Town is basically a luxury brochure wrapped around a war zone. The dichotomy is staggering, and it has been staggering for decades. Number 3, East Rand, Ekurhuleni. Johannesburg's rowdier cousin nobody talks about. At number 3, Ekurhuleni, the East Rand, the region that contains Boksburg, Brakpan, Germiston, and a series of other towns that together form one massive, sprawling, occasionally terrifying metro that people from Johannesburg speak about in slightly hushed tones. Ekurhuleni has serious drug trafficking issues, high rates of house robberies, and a cash-in-transit heist problem that would make action movie directors weep with joy. It is also where OR Tambo International Airport is located, which means your very first experience of South Africa, before you have even cleared customs, is being technically in one of the most crime-affected regions in the country. Welcome. Please watch your luggage. Number 2, Johannesburg. City of gold, also city of getting mugged.
Number 2, the big one, Johannesburg, Igoli, the city of gold. The place where South Africa's economy lives, dreams, grinds, hustles, and occasionally gets relieved of its wallet. Joburg is not just a city, it is an attitude. It is a place where people are sharp, fast, and extremely unlikely to feel sorry for you if you walk around looking like a tourist. The CBD has gone through cycles of decay and gentrification that would make a town planner cry. Hillbrow, Berea, Jepstown. Areas that once were glamorous are now synonymous with hijackings, drug markets, and building invasions. And yet, Sandton is right there, glittering away, as if daring you to notice the contradiction. Johannesburg is South Africa at its most alive, most chaotic, and most honest. Number 1, Nelson Mandela Bay. Named after a peacemaker, needs one. And at number 1, the city that has sat at or near the top of South Africa's most dangerous lists with alarming consistency, Nelson Mandela Bay. The broader metro, which includes Glabera and surrounding areas, has a murder rate that has at various points been among the highest per capita in the country, and by extension, the world. The statistics are not just bad for South Africa, they are bad for the planet. Gang violence, police corruption, infrastructure collapse, and one of the highest unemployment rates in the country have compounded into a crisis that the city has struggled to address for decades. All of this while being named after the most beloved peacemaker South Africa ever produced. The irony is not lost on anyone. Nelson Mandela Bay deserves better. Its residents certainly do. And that is our list. Do you agree with our rankings? Were you personally robbed while reading this? Let us know in the comments below. And while you are at it, like and subscribe. It costs nothing, unlike the cost of living in some of these cities. Before you go, a sincere note. South Africa is a country of extraordinary beauty, culture, and warmth. These rankings reflect real challenges that real communities face every day. And the people who live in them deserve safety, investment, and opportunity. Now on that note, stay safe out there. Keep your windows up, and we will see you on the next Mzansiverse TV.